Hello everyone, my name is Steve Ives. I'm the Director for the Office of International Programs here at ESU. Today I was just hoping to discuss what my office does, the functions here on campus, and just to introduce you to the opportunities that you have to study abroad here while you're at ESU. So it's a little strange doing this in front of just the camera and no audience, but hopefully you guys will get the most out of this. So I typically start this presentation and ask students, I like it to be very interactive, and I ask them what countries they visited, who has passports, and we usually just have a discussion about that. Obviously this can't be that interactive, so I'll do my best to keep you engaged. So first of all, outside of study abroad, our office handles incoming international students. So we have two types of visas, an F visa for degree seeking students and a J visa for typically exchange students, or we have visiting scholars that come from institutions all over the world, and we bring them here on J visas. So my office handles that aspect, but that really doesn't have anything to do with today. But any international student you see on campus, typically they've come through our office and we provided the visa for them, or at least the paperwork so they could acquire their visa. So this is basically Study Abroad 101. That's the second major function of my office. So we focus on two types of study abroad. The first being a semester abroad, and you would go solo and you would stay for a semester. The second is faculty-led, and their lengths vary depending on spring break or summer, but I'll go over that in the presentation and in the PowerPoint here. But yeah, to start, as you can see, this is a picture, ESU Warriors Going Global. Picture of myself, a colleague on the Great Wall of China with a group of students. This was a few years ago. And with Dr. Tim Connolly, the chair of the philosophy department. So he typically, for the last few years until COVID, has taken groups to China. And this was about 3 years ago I had the opportunity to join the group. So I always liked that picture and I thought it's a great way to start the presentation. Sorry about that, as always, technical difficulties. But the opportunities to go worldwide are enormous here at ESU. If anyone tells you that ESU does not offer many study abroad opportunities, they certainly have not done their homework. ESU has a plethora of opportunities for our students. As you can read, I'm not going to read it verbatim, but studying abroad can be one of the most rewarding experiences of your life, especially of your college life during that period. But I like to travel. Fortunately, with my position, I'm able to attend many of the faculty-led trips. To be honest, I don't even like calling them trips. They should be called programs. So any future reference, I'll try to stick to that terminology. So it typically involves, obviously, studying at a foreign university, a semester abroad. You would go by yourself for a semester. You immerse yourself in a new culture. It could be, again, faculty-led, where they're usually about 10 days over spring break or 2 to 3 weeks over the summertime. And you have the possibility of negotiating a foreign language on a daily basis if desired. All the classes or courses you take will be in English unless it's through the Modern Languages department. But if you want to just practice another language, going to another country, it's a great way to practice or just get comfortable negotiating a foreign language. ESU has approved exchange partner universities worldwide. Later on, after I go through the PowerPoint presentation, I'll show you where to find those on the ESU website. All our partners are determined to be academically worthy and located in safe environments. A few of these pictures, I just want to let you know that I actually took them on the programs that I attended, typically, again, faculty-led. This is Lund University. It's in southern Sweden. Again, I had the opportunity to join a communications course with Dr. Rob McKenzie a few years ago, and we took students to the biggest city near Lund is called Malmo. It's the third largest city in Sweden. So there's where these pictures were taken. But we have direct agreements, which are called MOUs, a Memorandum of Understanding, with several universities in Europe, Central America, and Asia. We're also a member of ISEP, International Student Exchange Program. As a member of ISEP, it provides opportunities at over 160 universities worldwide in over 60 countries. Again, as you can read here, on 6 continents. And again, I just think that's incredible to be able to visit 160 universities, to have a selection that big. Like I said earlier, if someone said that ESU does not offer study abroad opportunities, they have not done their homework. Just to give you an idea, you might not be able to see this from the phone I'm using to record this presentation, but here are the 60 plus countries you can visit using ISEP or one of our global partners. It's broken down into region rather than continent. This is the way ISEP has it broken down. Again, ISEP is an acronym for International Student Exchange Program. ISEP is great. We do pay a significant fee to be a member of ISEP. That's why I hope you will take advantage of studying abroad. But again, if you like this list, just please reach out to me. I'm more than happy to share this or the PowerPoint presentation with you. ESU students have the opportunity to study in a wide range of countries. As I just showed you, over 60, the list I just showed you, around the world. Choosing the right destination and program is the first step towards having a successful experience. Again, it depends on what you're looking for and what you're looking to do. It could depend on your major. Maybe you have a minor in a language. There's so many variables, but just to give you an idea, these were from faculty-led study abroad programs that I happened to have the chance to go on. First one here was in Costa Rica. Usually over spring break, we run several trips to Costa Rica. This was in Denmark a few years back. It was the same program as Sweden. This is actually at Tivoli Gardens, very famous park in Copenhagen, Denmark. And I believe that picture was taken in Malmo, Sweden. So, and this was outside San Jose, Costa Rica. But just a few pictures I thought of some students who were traveling abroad to help you keep engaged in this presentation. Just to give you an idea about faculty-led programs. A faculty-led study abroad program is different from a regular exchange experience, obviously. In a typical faculty-led study abroad program, you'll find the following. A group of ESU students will travel together to a destination abroad for 2 to 3 weeks in the summer and approximately 10 days during spring break. We usually leave that Friday prior to spring break and come back the Saturday or Sunday. Sometimes they go a little into the following week, but standard is about 10 days. Students will travel with an ESU faculty member, and oftentimes I accompany students as well. The program includes seminars, lectures, workshops, and excursions. So the excursions are usually the most exciting, obviously, and what the students want to see. The program is typically centered on a specific theme, obviously, depending on your major. Again, later on, I will go over where you can find the programs, study abroad programs. This year, I believe, this academic year, we had 17 study abroad programs scheduled due to COVID-19. From March through the summer, they obviously had to be canceled. But I'll show you the programs we had intended for this spring break and this summer, and then we had a few prior to that. We took a group to Montreal in the fall, and we had a group go to Guatemala over winter, and another group go to Europe over winter. So, and then there was 14 additional. So I believe we had 17 altogether planned.